Yo, Shalom.
Shalom.
What it do?
We're gonna just before Quad bring the teachings, we're gonna go over just for about 5 minutes about the other day, basically about should men, women be drinking together? Should it be when brothers and sisters fellowship, and should it be exchange of the numbers? All that bring in spirits, and there's gonna be a teaching on that. Next week. It's going to be real good teaching. Again, should brothers be and sisters should be hugging, switching numbers and everything, drinking with each other, drinking wine, you know, just bottles and bottles of wine. If you're going to find out when that teaching drops down, all that brings in spirits for all kinds of mess to happen. You know what I mean? And we're going to bring the scriptures out. But I just want to go over one scripture real quick, and it kind of like overalls what I'm talking about, but we're going to get more in detail with it next week. That's Ecclesiastes 9, and we're going to start at verse 1. 9-1. Ecclesiastes 9-1. It's just going to take about 5 minutes. We're going to read all the way through verse 9.
Ecclesiastes 9:1.
Read.
Be not jealous over the wife of thy bosom, and teach her not an evil lesson against thyself.
So it says, don't be evil towards your wife, even if she's making more money than you. Don't teach her. Don't put her down or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? Teach her the truth. Teach her understanding. You know what I mean? Even if, like I said, she's making more money, you got to remember, we still under these curses, and we're trying to get from under these curses. Read.
Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance.
So that means don't do everything for this woman. Don't be subjective to this woman that she got you sinning. You know, to the point she have you sinning, and that she's using her beauty and everything, her swagging and letting her hair down. You know what I mean? To entrap you. Keep going, read.
Meet not with an harlot, lest thou fall into her snares.
Don't meet with a woman who is of whoredom. You know what I mean? Woman who sleeps around a lot. Because then you might end up getting caught, even though you may have good intentions, you know what I mean? And I'm going to teach her, I'm going to show her something or whatever. I'm going to hang out. She's a cool person. Sooner or later, she's going to entrap you because that's what women do. They're good at it. You know what I mean? I'm not saying all women. I'm just talking about certain kind of women. Okay?
The whoredom.
The whoredoms. Absolutely. Keep going, read.
Use not much the company of a woman that is a singer.
Don't use a company of a woman that is singing, meaning that women who like to sing, because when he means that sing, women who can sway you. You know what I mean? They got a beautiful voice, and you will fall in love with. You know how we Anita Baker and some of the artists out there. We fall in Beyonce. We love them so much, right? You know, we fall in love when we come into a trance. You know what I mean? The music is very powerful. Keep going, read.
Lest thou be taken with her attempts.
See?
Gaze not on a maid, that thou fall not by the things that are precious in her.
Right. So don't if you see a woman, she's good, and you know and at that time she's clean and all that, and you just watching her, you're studying her. You know what I mean? And you looking at her, you begin to lust after her. That's not good. Keep going, read.
Give not thy soul unto a harlot, that thou lose not thy inheritance.
Listen, don't a woman who's and that's in whoredom. You know what I mean? You can lose your soul by messing with a woman who's in whoredom, a woman who sleeps around. You know, or also that whoredom also can mean a woman who's into other idolatry, worshiping other gods. Keep going, read.
Look not round about thee in the streets of the city, neither wander thou in the solitary place thereof.
Read.
Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty.
So he's saying, listen, turn your head from a beautiful woman. Why? Because you can get caught up in her snare. Read it again.
Turn not away thine eye from a beautiful woman.
Turn not thy eye away from a beautiful woman. Keep going, read.
And look not upon another's beauty.
Right, you see that? And don't be looking at another man's woman. Don't be staring at another man's woman. We're not supposed to be in company hugging another man's woman. Another man, even if she's single or if she's married, a married man and a married woman shouldn't be alone together. You know what I mean? I mean, married to the opposite, you know, or a single man and a single woman shouldn't be alone together if they're not preparing themselves to be, what do you say, courting to get married. You know what I mean? Like, you know, if you with a woman and you drinking and she's drinking and y'all at a gathering, certain thoughts will come in. That brings in certain spirits. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, you guys sneaking out the back door or you exchanging numbers. And next thing you know, you got a lot of mess happening. You know what I mean? She could be engaged or you could be engaged. Keep going, read.
For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman.
See that?
For herewith love is kindled as fire.
Love is trouble. It can be trouble. Keep going, read.
Sit not at all with another man's wife.
Do what?
Sit not at all with another man's wife.
So a man who's married should not be, or a man who's not married should sit with another man's wife. You shouldn't even be close to that woman. You know what I mean? You shouldn't be in the same room with that woman, one-on-one. Over here in Egypt, you won't get that. The Arabs have their women basically trained to our laws that they live according to these laws. That's the same way we have to be, Israel. Another married man should not be with a single man or an unmarried man in a household or anywhere in company, going out to having a drink, or we just friends. None of that. Because that's open up spirits to do wicked things, man. Okay? Read it one more time, brother, please.
Sit not at all with another man's wife.
Sit not at all with another man. That means drinking, having a good time. You want to go do lunch with her. You know what I'm saying? All that in society in America is taught that it's okay. It's called being social. But you got to remember that America's against everything that the Most High is about. Everything. Read up to 9 for me.
Sit not at all with another man's wife, nor sit down with her in thine arms.
Don't. She shouldn't be all close on you and laying on you or playing in your hair, or you shouldn't be next to her. None of that. That's against the Most High. And if you're doing it, it's out of order, man. It's out of order. You shouldn't be doing it. Read.
And spend not thy money with her at the wine.
Don't. There it is. See that? You shouldn't be getting money. You know what I'm saying? To go get some drinks, for you to go drink with sisters, or brothers doing it with sisters, or a single guy with a sister. You shouldn't be going out to a bar. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be at bars anyway. But even at one-on-one, that open up spirits. A single man or a married man shouldn't be with a single woman or a married man. Even if you both are single, you shouldn't be together. Not if you're in the Most High drinking. That shouldn't even go down like that. Because you open up doors to other things. You know what I mean? Next thing you know, you got a group of people, and next thing you know, you got all kinds of spirits, and you have a group sex thing, or people hooking up and having all kinds of sex and everything. It's not right. This only reason we bringing this out, man, is because we know that it happened and it has happened. You know what I'm saying? And it does happen. So it should stop, man. But this teaching is going to be a great teaching, and it's going to come out next week, man. Read.
Lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desires thy fall into destruction.
Fall into what?
Fall into destruction.
See that? It's going to fall into destruction. So the Most High already know what's going on. He already understands that these spirits is out there waiting for us to do these things and participate. But the next thing you know, all of us, we entrapped in Satan's snare, and we in all kinds of trouble, man. Everybody's sleeping with everybody, and all kinds of things going on. And we just want to stay away from that, because we're reaching another level that the Most High is acquiring of us. You know what I'm saying? So we all learning, and I've done it in the past. You know what I'm saying? I sat down and we drunk with sisters. I drunk with sisters with knowing the truth. You know what I mean? So it's like every little bit of information we know and we get and learn out of these books, we must put certain things aside. And it's just about growth, man. So I just wanted to bring that out.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, because we know we was doing that.
Oh, we was doing that. Yeah,
with it.
Yeah, we was doing it. And I tell anybody, we have the lessons. We sit back and we we get drinks. We get our drink was Moscato.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So we just going off experience, and know that what now we know, we have an understanding that wasn't the right way, and it wasn't the way of the Most High to do that, especially after the teachers, man. If anything, people should have broke out, went home, and also numbers shouldn't even be exchanged. You know what I'm saying? Because if a sister needs to learn something afterwards, then that's when she asks questions. If she don't have a husband, you know what I'm saying? If she have a husband, she go home, talk to her husband. If a husband have understanding, he calls the teacher, and then the two men get an understanding, and then he bring it back to his wife or his fiance or whatever. But it should be straight splitting up. Everybody should go home right after. And I'm number one guilty of doing that. I was part of that. But like I said again, once we bring our scriptures, man, and we have understanding, it's all about learning, continue to learn, continue to grow, and continue to make the Most High happy. And that's pretty much it, man. And I'll give it up to my brother here.
All right. Well,
Aqua.
you have to get into the mark of the beast. So we see prophecy is being fulfilled on like a weekly. So Free brought out 144,000 was sealed, and we brought out the 2 witnesses. So now we're gonna go into the mark of the beast. There's been a whole bunch of talk on it's this, and what it's not. I had like a 60-something comment convo about this last night with some people that didn't believe in the New Testament about what the mark of the beast is, and they like, I don't care about no mark of the beast. I'm like, okay, well, take it when it comes. So let's get into it. Let's go Revelations 13 and 16. Start there.
Revelation 13 and 16.
We're going to use some other books, some newspaper articles, some historical things.
Revelation 13 and 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
Slow down a little bit.
Okay. You read it again?
Yeah.
And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead.
To receive a mark where?
In a right hand or in their forehead.
In their right hand or in their forehead. We know that Satan always try to run a parallel with the Most High. Everything the Most High does, Satan tries to copy it. So we're going to see where he got this from. It's nothing but a play off of the commandments, off of the laws. This is where he got it from. Hold that. Go to Deuteronomy 6 and 7. And show you how he's going to actually cause you to break the commandments if you follow this thing that he got set up for you.
Deuteronomy 6 and 7. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them which thou sittest in thy house, and when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down, and when thou risest up, and thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and they shall be a frontness between thine eyes.
So right there it says, and thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes. So that's the same thing as in Revelations. Read that again.
Deuteronomy 6 and 7. And thou shalt teach them diligently.
Now jump to 8.
And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thy hand, and thy shall be a frontlets between thy eyes.
Between thine eyes. So this thing that he was saying was between the eyes. That's the forehead and the hand. That's nothing but a play off the Most High's commandments. Go back to Revelations. Back to Revelation 13.
Revelation 13
and read 15.
and 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast.
Give power to what?
To give power to the image of the beast.
Okay.
That the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
So right there it says an image. He shall cause them to make an image. Hold that.